gosh. I don't remember which episode it was. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound uncaring or as though it doesn't matter enough to me. It's, you know, when you do a lot of stuff, and this is a long time ago, you know, we did this relatively long ago, you just can't remember everything, you know. So that's why. Anyway, there was one scene. It wasn't the end scene. It was another one with Chinatron. And somehow, well, it's always quiet, you know, when two people are doing that, well, it has to be. The mics have absolutely every spec. But it was, for me, it sort of went particularly quiet. And there was just something during the recording of that scene. I remember I literally got a little chill. It was like, I may be corny again. I'm afraid there is a corny aspect to me. I just got like a little chill. It was something magical just in that moment between the characters of Aeromusic and Tigatron. And we never told him that, I don't think. And I don't know if he just it was there. So, and I'm not really probably answering your question probably, but I have to tell you, when the other actors, you know, do their bits that I was or was not involved in, as the case may be, these guys are just so terrific. You have no idea what a pleasure it is, even when you're sitting in your chair and you're not up, to just listen to and watch these guys. It's just, it's the best time. What can I tell you? It's the best time. They're just phenomenal. And it's just the best time. So I will keep quiet now and let somebody else talk.
You would need a moment there?
We had our moment.
I can't see behind this thing, right?
That was good. That was good. I like that. For me, it was more a matter of the camaraderie and the people I had a chance to work with. I was admiring all of the talent all of the time. I stood next to David on the Megatron, and I just loved every time he go, yeah. I was knocked out by that. This crazy guy, when he would argue with himself, you know, it was a joy. I just have to tell you that. You know.
It was a great room. It was always a great room. There's, you might know the voice director Susan Liu from Los Angeles. As an actor, the most important thing is the safety of the room. To be able to enter a rehearsal room or a studio and know that if I make a mistake, if I make a fool of myself in any one moment, nobody's going to go, oh, God, you a jerk. It's kind of, we laugh, we giggle, we go, ah, ha, 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 and then it's safe and you move on. And Susan established that on the first day. There was never any cruelty in that room. It was always just a joy to be in it. Having said that, I was reminded yesterday of an episode, the gas episode. The minute I remembered it, I almost fell on the floor again, because that one was a hard episode to get through. And it was probably, I think we stretched the bounds on that one as much as we did in the first season, so that was, I still remember that, and I have a hard time keeping a straight face.
That was going to be my answer. I like anything with a partner. Hey, we did your fun show. It's funny.
Yeah, it's on. It's on there. It's a high right potential.
Were the writers involved in the studio with recording? Did they ever take anything from when you were
Oh, yeah.
incorporated?
That always happens.
Very much.
The writers are in the room, and quite often things get changed because somebody comes up with an instant improv.
It's how a lot of the characters really kind of develop on this show. Like I said earlier, you know, Waspinator was supposed to be straight up badass, and then you just realized what a moron I was. So I was having trouble with it. And I went down and saying, you know, would he be kind of a citizen? And then you know, key lock, bam, there it was. I had something to say. They were very interactive.
And again, as I
It's not always like that.
said earlier, the best situation is when the writer realizes that he is is also part of the collaborative process, so that the word is not golden. The words are important, and I have to respect the writers, because without writers, I don't know word. But to have a writer who, out of respect for himself and work in the actor, is willing to meet you halfway, that's when you have the chance to do something really great.
I have a second question for Scott. Is it harder to play a character that's idiotic and lost player than it is to play a fairly straightforward role?
Not for him.
Yes, I find it very difficult to play zany. Zany, that's the word that kids use. But I read a book. The example with some clients learn comedy. I won't. Trust me, I'm a trained professional. I'm a transformer and I can't be hurt. I have more fun, probably just goofing around with like Rat Trap and Wasp. The joy of the series, though, they're really, sort of, punching the little sparkly bits outside of that. Dynamite, for me, was an extreme joy because there was a complexity to him that you just don't get in cartoons. You really don't. And I mean, his whole sort of journey and arc and, internal stuff. It sounds very actor-ish and actor-y, and I normally hate that crap because I'm not sure I'd be going, hey, this part there, Mark are the same. But that was, it was fun, and it was very interesting. It was one of the few times I've ever felt like an actor as opposed to a voice performer. The whole arc was he was going into his annual. So he figured it out long before I did, because I am it. So it's definitely more of a challenge to play.
Oh my God, that's you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was you until you spoke. Hi, Sinead.
And if you do have this voice, have you ever played with him or?
Well, that's all I, the show here, okay, I'll take this is where I hate to be all pointy again. I took the rock bubble, tore it open, took my watch here, and smashed it between walls. And reformed the financial value of a toy in the original packaging. Could be higher. Now I have a house full of stuff. Generally, if I do a show now, and there's any chance, I don't want to get into it. Keep one of this. That's method acting for you. I said yesterday, it's one of the weirdest things in the world to walk into, like, Walmart or Toys R Us and go, need it, got it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I never get used to that.
Yes. Are there, I'm sorry? Lost episodes.
They're so lost, you've never actually seen them. There is an outtakes reel. Oh, did you see that first Christmas party? It was nasty. Like, they animated stuff that should never be. Like Pixar films, they have the gentle little mess ups that they kind of. We want it! They showed it once and it was put away to a lead line vault someplace and never to be seen again. Mainframe won't cough it up. They denied that they ever did. Oh, I was there. And I saw it. It was funny as hell. But I don't know. There was a script that was never written. Or that was never produced. It was a friend of mine, Larry Youngman. And it was developed and developed and developed. I wish I could